Welcome back, everybody. This is going to be part 4 of our homework review for lesson 31, area of a circle. This is our last question, number 8, but it's a good question, though. It's going to be covering a lot of different topics, especially with the two chords intersecting the circle, especially in this situation, well, when we have our perpendicular, when a chord is perpendicular to a diameter. All right, so let's take a look. Again, one reminder, please give this video a like if you find it helpful, and subscribe to our channel if and hit turn on notifications if you are new, just so you can know when new videos are going to be added to the channel and all. So here we go. Circle O shown, diameter AOB is perpendicular to chord CD. CD is 8 and BE is 2. You want to find the length of AE. And so the very first thought was to kind of like do some type of quadratic equation. And I thought to myself, wait a minute, hold on a second here. Now, normally some aspect of doing this problem would be to be able to connect the center to C. Here we have a right triangle. All right, so the idea is that, use a right triangle, maybe call this part X, which then find this to be, we will know in this case this is 2, because that's 2, and the radius OB is same as OC, so we call this X plus 2. And the other thing also would be that when a chord is perpendicular to a diameter, it is bisected by that diameter. So CE and ED are the same measure, which means CE is 4. So I was thinking, you know what, maybe we'll do a quadratic equation. We'd have, in this case, x squared plus 4 squared is equal to x plus 2 squared. But then I thought to myself, wait a minute. Very complicated. It is definitely a way to do this, no, because then once I know what x is equal to, our radius CO, which is the same measure as BO, will be the measure as AO, which is going to be x plus 2. And all we got to do is define AE. AE would just be 2x plus 2. So as a math teacher, I'm going to myself, oh man, this is great. You get to use all these different things. But then it's not the most efficient way. Okay, so like, why are we talking about this then? Well, because some might try this method, because this technique is a valid technique to use. However, when two chords intersect in the circle, the product of the segments of the first chord, which would be in this case segment AE, the measure of AE times the measure EB, is equal to the measure of CE times the measure of ED. And because we know CD is 8 and is perpendicular to the diameter, it is going to make each of those parts 4. Therefore, CE is 4, ED is 4, EB is 2, and we want to find AE. So that's our unknown value, AE. So we get 2AE equals 16. AE is 16 divided by 2, or just plain old 8. No quadratics required. But we did want to, we could do this because of the fact that, we would be able to expand this, if you will, because, please, in this case, indulge me, ladies and gentlemen, as a math teacher. So we would have x squared plus 16 equals x squared plus 4x plus 4. The nice thing in this case, we don't have to panic because x squares cancel out. And now we would just subtract 4 on both sides. Subtract 4 on both sides. And you would get 12 is equal to 4x. X equals 3. And AE, if we remember in this case, is going to be 2x plus 2. 2 times 3 plus 2 is still going to be 8. So we still get the same exact answer. Now, was there any benefit to be able to write our different parts in terms of x? Well, sure. Now why? Well, here's the thing. Okay, and we still had to find OE. You're saying, well, why is that? we had to find the radius in this case. We still had to find the measure of the radius. And so you know what? Maybe this work is not wasted. Not at all. Because in this situation, we would still have to know, in this case, use Pythagorean theorem, we would still need to figure out what the measure of OE was, which is x, which we know is to be 3. And the radius here is 3 plus 2. Therefore, our R value is 3 plus 2, which is equal to 5. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the key to finding the area of a circle is knowing the radius. So, glad we indulge ourselves in saying this whole quadratic situation, or really in this situation, really it's going to be a Pythagorean theorem problem. Again, like how do we get this null? Again, right triangle, x squared, which would be OE, because it's a right angle here, OE squared plus 4 squared, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, x plus 2. And the reason why it has x plus 2, because this measurement of OC is the same exact measurement of OB, therefore x plus 2. Okay? And now the area of our circle in terms of pi r squared, which in this case our r value is 5. Our area is 25 pi. So I know some of you guys are a little afraid about quadratic equations and all, but you don't have to. First off, set up the equation. Just set it up like you know, because you know Pythagorean theorem. You know, it might be a little x, no, but keep in mind, if you need to write out your x plus 2 squared, because some of you guys are going, how do you get x squared plus 4x plus 4 and not x squared plus 4? Because here we should know that x plus 2 squared really is going to be x plus 2 times x plus 2. And here we do FOIL, x times x is x squared, 2x, 2 times x is 2x plus no 2x, 2 times x is 2x was 4x, and then 2 plus 2. So you have to do the double distribution, if you will, and the middle terms work out. So ladies and gentlemen, this is one of those problems, again, very great problem, would work out and all. Something you might see in a final maybe, or a test, if you will. So just keep this in mind. Make sure you show all your work. I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. Again, really appreciate if you add a like to this video, especially if it was helpful to you. So again, to recap, to find the first part, all we needed was to work on this part here. This AE times EB equals CE times ED when two chords in a circle intersect, to find AE. But to be able to find, in this case, to find, well, technically you could have found AB to be 10 because A plus 2 is 10, the radius is 5. That's one way to do it though. Maybe we didn't need to find X though, but it's an interesting way of doing this anyway. So just a technique to be able to be familiar with. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching. Yes, I do know that AB would be 10 because once you get 8 plus 2 is 10. Yes, that's the diameter of the circle. So yes, you could have done that as well too. So I will include that part here. Diameter will be is equal to 10, 8 plus 2. And therefore the radius is 5. So you can find that way as well too. So, it's tough as a math teacher, because I just love trying to find, some type of formula we can call back to. But you know what though? This works as well too. So, both ways are fine. Just make sure you show work though. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Again, if you're new to the channel, subscribe and turn on notifications so that when new videos come up, you will be notified. Thanks for watching. Take care. Be safe.